They are so much more thought-provoking and engaging than just a story or eyewitness report, which can easily be exaggerated videos. On the other hand, are harder to debunk. Whether that's what some would like to believe is a teleportation caught on a dash cam or one of the strangest videos. We'll be exploring the strange and mysterious areas of the world with weird creatures and unnatural events. Here are top 10 mysterious and strange videos you never seen before. Before we begin, make sure you hit that subscribe button to get notified every day for more amazing content. A spirit at night. This footage was captured on that scary little holiday about 8 years ago. A small group of teenagers were out doing some late night exploring at a falls in Australia as part of a dare, but what they ended up catching on tape was a little more than they all had bargained for. As they were walking under the clear night sky, they heard a noise. The group all stopped suddenly before one of them became startled because of this. A ghost or a spirit, some sort of entity, suddenly just appears out of thin air and slowly strolls across the camera. What the heck do you think that could be? Let me know in the comments. Anaconda trap a chicken. In this strange clip is a tad bit hard to watch, but it is pretty incredible, and we just had to lead off with it. We are in Brazil, where a farmer who has a chicken coop is starting to wonder what the heck is happening with his chickens. Per reports, he had started noticing that they inexplicably disappeared, and for the life of him, he couldn't figure out what was going on. So, he set up a trap to see if his suspicions of a thief were correct. What he caught on camera and in his trap was pretty epic. This extremely large snake can be seen trying to sneak into the chicken's area, but it gets stopped by the trap as the snake realizes its mistake. It begins to panic, and you can see how massive the body of this long reptile truly is. Pretty crazy right now. I do have to say, any snake that likes to feast on whole chickens is too big for my liking. So while the video as it appeared on Reddit may be a bit of a troll, it's still an obviously effective trap. So I'm glad that I'm just watching it on video and not seeing this event go down in real life. So, what do you think? Police officer saved boy. In this footage, a hero cop was credited for talking a man off a ledge. This man can be heard saying, "I can't do this anymore," while hanging off a fence over a bridge. When Officer John Brooks came to his aid, "What can I help you with?" he asked. The man was preparing to jump off the bridge and onto the interstate when he crossed paths with Officer Brooks, who wasn't going to let him. After a while of talking back and forth, he gained the man's trust, who then allowed Officer Brooks and another officer on site to help him back over the fence. Yet another officer who helped in a massive way. If you have any good guesses, don't hesitate to let us know your opinion. UFO sighting by Army. In this footage, with NATO forces withdrawing from the Badlands of Afghanistan, the country's people need all the help they can get to keep extremists from once again seizing power. But it seems a new intervention has come from an unlikely source, outer space. US Marines captured this incredible footage of what looks like a UFO hovering over a Taliban encampment, then blowing it to Kingdom Come. The clip was reportedly filmed by US troops fighting in Afghanistan in March. Shot by a soldier standing next to a stationary armored column, it shows a bizarre triangular object hanging in the sky not far ahead. As soldiers look on, the craft slowly moves into position, before what appear to be muzzle flashes soundlessly emanate from its underside. A split second later, and huge explosions erupt as the fearsome space weapons hit the site of the purported Taliban camp, sending up plumes of smoke that obscure the view of the mysterious bomber. After the smoke clears, the cameraman zooms in to shoot a close-up view of the UFO, which looks unlike any known US military drone. If the unidentified aircraft is from outer space, it has come at the right time for the Western-backed government of Afghanistan. So, what do you think about it? Let me know in the comments section. Rise to heaven in the sky. Do you believe in heaven? This video was taken off the coast of Florida, southeasternmost part the United States. Towards the middle of the screen, out over the water, you can see what appears to be some kind of being floating over the ocean. As you continue to watch, it rises higher and higher into the sky, until it eventually just kinda disappears. What the heck could this be? Some have speculated that it is an angel or some kind of message from a god. If that's the case, then what do you think that message was? Or, when you try and think logically about this, maybe it has to just be nothing real, a play with the lighting? I'm not so sure. How do you feel about this floating shadow, and what do you think it could mean? Let me know in the comments. A shadowy figure in abandoned building. When you're an urban explorer planning to explore an abandoned building, be prepared to find it occupied. A YouTuber published this video in December of 2018. When two friends exploring in an abandoned building, which is unknown location. After exploring the rooms and several other floors, they explore the grounds. And as they approach one of them, they hear voices. This building is as dilapidated as the rest of them, rubble on the ground. But in the far room, the guys distinctly hear several voices. He enters the building, and when the people in question appear in the far doorway, he asks in Polish if he can record there. He explains afterwards that he believes the people in the abandoned building were living there. Down the center of the shot creeps past a dark shadowy figure-like creature. Most in the comments of the video seem to agree that it's not a ghostly figure. Without any additional footage, there will be no way to tell for sure. The mystery creature in the mud. In this footage, we have another creature in some muddy waters, but this time, we have no idea what it is. Have you ever thought about how many animals or creatures are out there that we really have no clue about? We don't know how they came to be, where they came from, or even how long they've existed. Kind of a scary thought. Anyway, check out this next clip that features one of those unidentified animals, and let us know what you think it could be. David White, a guy who owns the Solar Whisper Daintree River Wildlife Cruises, saw this mysterious monstrosity in the Daintree River in North Queensland, and the mystery remains as to what exactly this could be. How do you feel about this floating shadow, and what do you think it could mean? Let me know in the comments. Miraculous escape for child. In this strange footage, a toddler had a miraculous escape after a motorbike met and a horrific accident in daylight on Bengaluru Road. As per the report, a family of 3, mother, father, and baby were traveling on a bike which collided with another bike on a busy Bengaluru road. One of the onlookers shot the entire incident and posted it on social media, after which it went viral in no time. In a video clip that shows a young couple riding a bike with their child seated in front. The speeding motorbike hits another two-wheeler on its way, after which the couple fell off the vehicle. Well, the bike miraculously continued to run on the road, and without hitting other vehicles it fell opposite side of the lane on the bushes on the roadside. Interestingly, the baby was completely safe. Well, we are quite sure that this video has definitely given you goosebumps, and forced you to watch it again and again. Family frightened on Christmas. In this footage, a family video taken on Christmas morning back in 2014, in a house in Minnesota. The family is ready to sit down to dinner, and is taking a video of their Christmas tree in the snow outside. When the lady pans past one of the windows, she sees some huge creature lurking in the woods behind their garage. She calls a family member over to look at it like any normal person would. When they think they spot Bigfoot on their property, the entire family goes outside to get a better look. You can see a large man-like figure walking slowly through the woods. The family's dog gets out and runs into the woods after the creature. When the dog approaches it, he gets scared and turns around. He runs back to the entrance to the woods and starts barking. His little head of the family continues to film for like 4 minutes. But the creature doesn't seem to reappear. What's this, Bigfoot? Or was it just a large man out for a Christmas morning walk? So, what do you think about it? Let me know in the comments. A scary clown in tunnel. In this clip, two friends see a suspicious red balloon tied around the grate of an old sewer tunnel and start to explore. It isn't long before their flashlight shines upon someone standing rigidly before them. The sewer lurker chases them down the entire length of the tunnel at full speed and they barely make it out alive. Listen to this part and tell me if you think the fear in their voices sound real, because it does to me. Who or what that was remains a mystery. If you like my video, don't forget like and subscribe my channel. Let us comments below.